hookless tire, what's the fuss about, and which tires should you go for, or wheels. Thank you all to everybody that's voted through our poll. We asked you guys what kind of tires are you using, what size, etc. What are you looking for when you're buying a new pair of wheels? So are you looking for the ease of use, are you looking for performance, are you looking for safety? I will reveal those in this video as well, but first let's talk about the hookless tires and wheels. There's a really good video about it on YouTube which Peak Torque made. You have the link in the description as well. So he's an engineer and he described, I think, everything really good. Once you watch this video, I suggest you go watch that video as well, because I think it's really good. I won't go into details as much, but I will go through more of what us recreational riders go through, and yeah, why for us hookless tires are a good or a bad choice. There are a lot of teams right now that are using hookless tires. Well, not a lot, around 1/3 of the teams in World Tour. The safety issue, I guess, for them is not a question, I guess, but for us, for recreational riders, for amateurs, we see things a little bit differently. So in road cycling, hookless tires came from gravel and mountain bikes. Hookless wheels are also used in pretty much every other vehicle on earth, from cars to planes, etc. In those cases, the tire beads or the tire sidewalls are really thick, are really strong in our case. So when cycling, especially on a more narrower road tires, that's I think it's really difficult right now. I think most of the companies have hookless from around 28 and up. So if you guys are using tires that are not as wide, I think it will be a problem. So for any older bikes that you guys are still riding, or that 25C is the max tire width, I guess you wouldn't be able to ride hookless tires. What are the benefits of using hookless tires? There are some benefits. So first, it's the weight. They say that the reduced weight around 200 to 300 grams, but when you go and look at the weight of those wheels, they're really not that light. I would think that all of the hookless tires would be around 1000 to 100, 1000, let's say 200 grams, but most of those wheels are around 1300 and higher. So yeah, even some normal tubeless clincher wheels are lower in weight from those wheels. One thing's for sure, that the manufacturers pay less for making of those wheels. That's a really good side for them, because the manufacturing is a lot cheaper than with the normal, let's say, hooked rims. Some claim that hookless wheels are more aero, but I looked at some videos on YouTube, and even the company that makes hookless wheels, they said that the benefits are almost zero. So yeah, I guess it depends who you ask. So yeah, you can make up your own mind if you want to buy them for the aerodynamic benefits. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be much. The next benefit is they should be more comfortable. Also, something that it depends on what kind of wheels you're riding, what kind of tires you're riding. The next thing is they should be sturdier, because they don't have the inward hook. They should be, the rim should be stronger. So yeah, that's one thing, but I think that's mostly for mountain bike users and gravel riders. For road cycling, I don't think that was really ever an issue. So yeah, so those are the benefits. As you can see, in my opinion, nothing really says that the benefits are really big, except the manufacturing costs are lower for the manufacturer, but again, I would think that the wheels would be way cheaper, but they're really not. So yeah, I guess you guys can decide if you want to put more money into manufacturer's pockets. Let's go over some cons. On YouTube you can find a lot of videos that are not really great for hookless, but I guess the main downfall for the hookless tires and wheels is the safety aspect. I guess the biggest issue that I have, I don't have a pump that it's showing me bars stuff, so it's showing me the scale of how much I pump the tires. I usually just go by feel. So yeah, that's an issue for me, because you would need to check the tire pressure before every ride. So yeah, that's one thing that I would consider. So the tire pressure, if it's overinflated or underinflated. If it's overinflated, also watch when you're riding, especially when it's really hot. The heat can bring the tire pressure even up a little bit, so that's one more issue, I guess. If you pump your tires too much, I think that's what we did in the past. I think in the last couple of years that's not as big of an issue right now, because I ride clinchers, and right now I'm around 90 kilograms and I pump my tires to around 5 bars with the 30. So for hookless, like we said, they're really strict pressure limits. Most of the best companies that make tires already make compatible tires with hookless, but please watch the tire chart. They have it on every website, so you know which tires you can use for hookless and how much pressure you must use for those specific tires that you have on. Here are the survey results. One of the questions was, what tire size are you guys using? So most of you responded 28 millimeters, and then the second choice was 25-26. The third choice was 30, and only 2 guys responded to with 32 millimeters or any other tire size. What are you guys riding currently? Yeah, the most responded with clinchers. That's 18 responses. Tubeless is 6. Tubular 4, and hookless was only 1. What do you guys want to try? 13 riders want to try tubeless, 7 are curious about hookless, and then there were some that didn't respond. We had some more questions. What are you guys looking for the most? And most of you responded with performance and safety. So those two are the most common ones. So you guys that responded with safety, I think you guys won't really want to try the hookless version of the rims and tires. And everybody that responded with performance, I gave you some of the key benefits, but the benefits are so minor, so I'm not really sure if it's really worth it to upgrade or change your wheels to hookless tubeless. A lot of the big brands haven't really started working for hookless rim compatibility, so I'm not really sure if that's a trend in road cycling that's going to stick, but if it will, we will see definitely in a couple of years. For example, disc brakes, I think we started seeing first disc brake bikes on road bikes in around 2008 on Eurobike, and then was probably only in 2018 to 20 that we started seeing it on the professional peloton. So I guess these can also take a while, but the biggest concern that I have is how much to pump the tires before every ride. I guess I would need to change the pump. So in my opinion, it's just not worth it, the benefits. If I go and buy the hookless wheels, they will be heavier than the tubeless wheels that I have right now, and the aerodynamic benefits are not really there. So why should I really bother? It's just one more concern for me to look at everything, so that I don't crash and hurt myself really bad if something is not correct. So if I use maybe the wrong tire or the wrong tire pressure. So in my opinion, right now, it's not really worth it. Saying that, again, some of the bigger teams are using them, so if it works for them, it should also work for us. So yeah, I guess it's not as big of an issue just for me, because maybe I'm not really too savvy, too techy to change, to look at everything before every ride. Yeah, I just wouldn't go for those. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are riding Hookless, you guys tried Hookless, are you thinking of trying to ride Hookless? Any question that you may have. I made a really big list of everything. Maybe I didn't go through everything. These are just my thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and yeah, see you on the next one. Let's ride!